Pavlova, founder PropTech Bulgaria and a managing partner and founder of Strategy Plus Business Web, a company focused on delivering highly tailored business solutions for startup and grown-up companies. She is also an internationally certified management consultant, an international mentor of entrepreneurial and intrapreneurial startup projects, and an international mentor of MBAs who would like to make the most of their MBA degrees in their professional development. But looking from my point of view, I would say that Sylvia is a truly innovative person and an unsurpassed expert in the field of PropTech, and so I'm really looking forward to hearing her share her expertise with us in her keynote on the potential of Bulgarian PropTech, free market niches, and the best Bulgarian PropTech solutions. Sylvia, the stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Svetozara.
Thank you.
It's really thrilling to present you the results of a specific targeted market research that we did earlier this year. It was published in late February 2020 on mapping the whole PropTech sector in Bulgaria. So let's start. We will present you shortly the results, and based on that, you will get a very good idea on what's the high potential of the country and at the same time the free market niches. Okay, we had numerous partners for carrying out this research, and it was afterwards officially distributed by these partners. You can see them here. And now national partners who share the good news for the research. You see British Bulgarian Business Association, Track Economic Zone, and also the contributors. Some of the contributors. Okay, just a quick, to start from here. So earlier today, to the keynote part, Idris Gusens very well explained and displayed the life cycle of PropTech with its 5 stages, from invest and finance, design and build, market and transact, manage and operate, and live and work. So we have scouted all Bulgarian PropTech solutions, distributed them along this life cycle, and analyzed the data afterwards. So what do the results show? This figure shows in a nutshell the key findings we had from this report, namely 75% of all PropTech solutions in Bulgaria are in real estate technologies. 25% are in construction, that is contact solutions. Interestingly, 56.25% of Bulgarian PropTechs are bootstrapped. No wonder why. Also, you will see that 68%, nearly 69%, operate only on the home market. You know, as a PropTech company, that it's really difficult to expand internationally without fuel. So being bootstrapped really provides a certain level of security and independence, but really slows down the international expansion. Next, you see that 47% are in the sales sector of real estate, and 41% are in residential subsector solutions. What is also a very, very good advantage of Bulgarian PropTech solutions, that 42% of them are business-to-business solutions. You know that B2B solutions are considered much more resilient in the variable circumstances. So it is a very good feature of the Bulgarian PropTechs. The same percentage of solutions combine both B2C and B2B. Later on, we will see these figures in details. Also, what you see is that you have 47 solutions. 47% of the solutions are in the manage and operate life cycle stage of PropTech. And next, we discuss and we will show which are the technologies out of the 36 most widely spread technologies in PropTech. We have 3 that are really dominant in across the Bulgarian PropTech solutions. These are data analytics technology, CRM, and workflow management. Also, one very good positive feature of Bulgarian PropTech solutions is that you see that over 50% have software as a service business model, which also you know that is one of the business models that attracts the highest investment. So, more or less, this is what we just covered as information. And we go next. How Bulgarian PropTechs are positioned compared to their European counterparts. 46.5% of Bulgarian PropTechs have a solution that covers 2 or more PropTech lifecycle stages. You know that when a PropTech solution covers only one stage of the life cycle, it's not considered as resilient and competitive compared to those that cover more than one life cycle. So this is a very good sign for level of competitiveness and ability to compete internationally. So when we talk about European PropTech solution, the percentage is 43.3. But what does it mean? Both percentages are very close. However, the Bulgarian solutions that span across more on 2 or more PropTech areas cover market and transact and manage and operate, which seems very natural and logical when we go back to the data, the conclusion that only that 75% of all Bulgarian PropTechs are in residential real estate. So obviously, it's really residential really is more intensive when we talk about market and transact and manage and operate. While the percentage for European PropTechs, this 43% that you see, these solutions span across more than 2 or 3 areas, but they are very different. They're not so much connected to real estate tech. For example, this could be a context solution that already also has a service, interrelated service in the life and build, some smart technology. This combination, these not so typical combinations of areas across the life cycle really increases the competitiveness of the PropTech solution. So, 68.75% of Bulgarian PropTech companies are doing business only in Bulgaria, that is operating only on the home market. Compared to their European counterparts, this percentage among European PropTechs is only 18%. 82% of European PropTech companies already have showed their international expansion ambition and operate on more than one market, that is their home market. This is really very closely interrelated to the fact that most of the Bulgarian PropTechs are bootstrapped, and the availability of much easier to access funding in the earlier stages of startups across Europe. Yeah, we are just talking about funding. Let's see the percentages here. 56.25% of Bulgarian companies are bootstrapped, as compared to 77.8 when we generally talk about European startups. But when we talk about European PropTechs, the percentage is 30. So we see that only 30% of European PropTechs are bootstrapped. And here in Bulgaria, the percentage of bootstrapped startups is, you see, double. Okay. So, a little more details. 47% of Bulgarian PropTechs pursue residential subsector solution. 47 come up with a solution from the sell PropTech sector. 37 produce a solution in the manage and operate part of the PropTech life cycle. 37 pursue residential. This is already covered in the previous slide. 52 opt for as a software as a service business model. 42 produce a business-to-business solution. 42, a business-to-consumer plus a business-to-business. And 47 come up with a solution based on data analytics. Which subsectors do you operate in? So Bulgarian PropTechs operate, as you see, mainly in the residential, 47%, 26% in the commercial real estate, 11% in the retail, and 16% cover all of the above, all the other three areas. This is something we already mentioned, and you see that we have only 16% of B2C solutions. Okay, now, as you know, this parameter is also one criteria whether a solution is competitive enough or not. How many technologies and what combination of technologies the solution has. If the tech solution has only one technology, which is widespread, obviously it's not competitive enough. That's why we look and that's the analysis. We also looked over the technologies and the combination of technologies that Bulgarian PropTech supply. So let's go through the information. 37% of the PropTech companies supply combination of the most widespread technologies, which means that they're not competitive enough. 26% of Bulgarian PropTechs apply rare technologies, and 58% utilize from 3 up to 9 technologies. This is a combination of 3 up to 9 technologies to deliver their solution. Obviously, very hard to replicate solution to copy. So these are the percentages that really mean something, and these are the PropTechs that really can compete internationally. So, what about Contech and Smart City Solutions? 17 are the 17 areas are 17 are the contact solutions that we have analyzed, not that many. We are really very much into the beginning of creating digital solutions for the construction industry. As we told up to now, we have really many more solutions in the real estate, but we do have very breakthrough solutions in construction. And 30 is the number of smart city solutions that we have analyzed. I should underline that meanwhile, this report is based on 64 PropTech solutions plus 30 smart city solutions. Now we have many more PropTechs identified. So expect next year to get much more information, and yeah, in addition to what you see presented here. So why there are so few Bulgarian contact solutions? Only 17. Firstly, because you know, and you have heard it multiple times, that the industry itself is very conservative and not that open to digital innovations. The other criteria, the other factor that influences this low number is the typical profile of Bulgarian entrepreneur. The typical profile is usually a guy around 20-something without a university degree that is just trying to do something. And you know that when you create a contact solution, you just can't be without a university degree, without a considerable experience in the industry, without knowing the ins and outs of the industry. So we do have very good contact solutions, but they're few because also for this reason. And the industry intensity in Bulgaria, so the industry itself in Bulgaria should be ripe for digital solutions in order to create, to act as an ecosystem player and to also help these solutions to be tested on the real ground. So this, though it's not good news for Bulgaria, only 17 contact solutions, it could be a good news as PropTech when we view it as a PropTech niche. Because here, definitely, there is a big opportunity and a big gap, market gap, and for PropTech solutions that can be imported in Bulgaria from other countries. Okay, these areas you see here, we don't have a single solution, which is also free market niches in Bulgaria. Smart cities. I already mentioned that we have identified 30 solutions in smart cities, smart technologies, along and have positioned them along 9 categories like connectivity, smart mobility, energy grid management, traffic and navigation, water management, etc. Okay, 5% of them are smart home and 11 smart building. The largest number of solutions related to connectivity, smart mobility, water management, traffic navigation. It means that, for example, we don't have that many solutions in energy grid management. And related to the forthcoming changes in the energy sector, this could be really a great opportunity for some Western European energy tech solutions to enter our market. Okay, and just to recap, what makes PropTech solution more competitive and resilient? And with this, we will conclude our session. First, the overlaps with one or more other tech sectors like tourism, tech, fintech, contech, or digital health. Particularly in the pandemic's situation like that, we see that it's no longer about pure tourism tech or pure prop tech. You need to have a combination of digital technology solutions in order to work and to solve the problem with the natural consequences of the pandemics. So it's really very important to combine and to be interactive with the tech solutions from other industries. The PropTech solution to apply more than one technology, for sure, and particularly, as I mentioned before, to apply such a combination of technologies that is very difficult to replicate by competitors. To cover and serve two more of the PropTech stages, and to pursue scaling fast internationally. Earlier today, and at the conference track, we heard from Dirk Parlink and Indris Gossens very good news about the forthcoming financial instruments that will start from 2021 that will surely fuel the growth of many startup and scale-up companies to grow internationally. To utilize the advantages a professional and expert startup ecosystem can only provide. This is so crucial and so neglected. This is also one of the reasons why European startups lag behind US startups, just because there in the US, there are super hubs, super technological hubs that support the growth of the startups. And a startup just cannot operate by itself and cannot just be bootstrapped and to have the ambition to go there fast and conquer the market. So it's also very important to act in an ecosystem and to partner with other startups in its development, because this can also boost, enhance the capabilities of the startups. Okay, so if you are interested in many more details, you can go here to this link and download the report, Bulgaria PropTech Mapping Report 2020. It's completely free and you can download it. And these are my contact details in case of any questions you might have.